Hello, this is Dawn for Research Shows podcast. We're going to do a video episode today because I happen to be doing a video. I was just on a not somebody else's podcast talking about technology for seniors. So you can catch technology for seniors daily at 12 noon on Spotify. I'll put the link below. Spotify, Apple, all the podcast broadcasting networks. So this let me just explain what technology for seniors. Do my intro. Um, Technology for seniors is basically for my seniors so that we can promote independence in the elderly population. And I understand that most of my listeners are my age when I look at the analytics. But I want, if somebody is my age, to share this with a senior, or you can listen for yourself because sometimes we just need to all help with community building. So this episode going to be on what me and my client was talking about earlier. As you can see, I'm sitting in my salon. I don't even know if I just said that earlier. So yeah, I don't want to get too far into Trump, but it was a lady that was testifying. Well, they said it's like over 1,000 people that testified against this man, and so he's basically saying, "I didn't even know her, this and that," even though it was like one of the chief of staff's aides. And I'm like, when I'm talking to my client, they're like, "Can you believe him?" I'm like, he might not, for real. I'm serious. Working in a nursing home, he might not know. Like to me, him and Biden is like plumb out their minds. I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just saying. So this episode gonna be on nasty old people, and I know that sounds really bad. And I don't mean to say old people. I mean nasty elderly people, the ones that act real evil and nasty. First of all, being older like that, let me explain something to you. When you was belligerent and nasty and all that different kind of stuff, it's like you were just doing a V line straight for a nursing home. Unless you got some kind of money. See, Trump got money. He getting all them supporters, honey, they lining them pockets, okay? But if you sitting there middle class or poor and you think you're gonna be nasty, like I just said to my husband, and I know I said this on another episode of Technology for Seniors, ain't nothing worse than an elderly person that's evil and nasty that needs their hind parts wiped. I mean, please, you actually think somebody takes pleasure in that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you gotta kiss nobody's butt, but if you is nasty and evil, you need to be piping it down around like 50, 60 years old, because it's like, where do you actually, who supposed to be helping you? Like, it's not owed to you. And you see a lot of young people that's real nasty and evil and stuff like that. Well, only thing that happens is you turn into an elderly person that's nasty and evil like that. And I have seen some stuff working up in that nursing home. My goodness, it was one lady. She was nasty, and this is a lot of ladies' story. Evil and nasty. She had like 5 children. They dropped her hind parts right off at that nursing home. I'm gonna tell you that. They dropped her right off, and she was very nasty. Like she has passed since, but she was very very nasty, and it was so bad to where she came in one day, and what did she say? Oh, soon as they wheeled her in, she and I was just like, oh, here we go. Now, mind you, the average price for a hairstyle was $17. So it's like you need to pipe it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So with the nastiness, like come on. So of course I had to see her immediately, because she was just, you know. And the next time I saw her, I remember she said, "I am very unsatisfied." And I was like, what what happened? Like, I don't understand. I said, "Well, I don't want you to be unsatisfied, like it's like I'm talking to a toddler." And she was like, "My hair, it didn't last." And this and that. It was a white lady, so her hair was like, she had a nice full head of hair, which is not usual for elderly people. And her hair was, I think, instead of us doing the, oh yeah, I know what I had to do. I had to like do a real tight curl on her. That's what it was. And then she was cool. And we had a couple interactions. I ended up going to her house. She got discharged. I came to her house, did her hair at the house, and even the caregiver couldn't stand her. So then it came to the point where I mean you're older. You're going to get sick. It's just what happened. So she ended up having to go back to the nursing home. This time, not a one child picked her up out that nursing home, and this same older nasty lady. One day I was passing her room and she was crying. I'm like, "Are you okay?" "My kids don't love me. They just left me here." I'm like, she just had total amnesia as to how nasty she was. Like, do you think, I mean, like that nasty and evil and bitterness might have worked in your 20s, 30s, 40s, maybe your 50s? Honey child, you 80. And like I said, I know what I'm about to say sound very harsh. A nursing home ain't nothing. I'm sorry, and I mean this, ain't nothing but a psych ward for elderly people. You gotta ask permission to leave. I'm serious. That's exactly how it is at a psychiatric facility. You gotta ask permission to leave in the psych unit where they got the real, elderly people that be tripping. Honey, they got a passcode on the door where you can't just walk out and all the different kind of stuff. It's like a prison, right? But it's not like I don't look at it like it's wrong, right? Because for you to end up there, your life went through a course of action. You know what I'm saying? Forget the kids don't give a you know what about you. The fact that you ended up there, why did your health deteriorate that bad, right? That's how they looking at you. The nurses is looking at you crazy. I'm talking about the ones that act like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you literally is at the mercy of your children and either your nursing staff or whatever. Nice will take you a long way as an older person. It will take you a heck of a long way. So these episodes is not that long because I don't like holding people up. I know I'd have made some heck of a facial expressions. My goodness, it's something wrong with me. So, okay, all right, we're gonna as we bring this to a close. I was supposed to take a commercial break. I'm tripping. All right, let me take a commercial break because we could do one on this video too. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back before I close out. I'm tripping.
Okay, so I'm freshly showered as of 3 days ago.
3 days fresh out the shower. Like, how the heck are you fresh
I
out
saw
the
that one.
shower? Yeah.
Like, either way, I
Oh
don't mind
God.
if my lady is like maybe a day or two. I like a little bit of that little tang with it on her
Oh
chin.
gosh. Oh
But
no, honey.
it just depends. Like it,
It's more so that's not fresh, okay?
yeah, right,
Not fresh.
right.
It's
That's
That's
something
like,
dead up in there.
it's a
like
little
it's
stale by
not.
now.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
not 3 days.
Catch our morning show every Monday at 6 a.m. on all streaming platforms.
All right, welcome back. Thank y'all for coming back. If you did stay this long, like I said earlier, this episode and more can be caught at 12 p.m. on our podcast every day. Technology for Seniors. Then 4 p.m. Thursdays is when we interview entrepreneurs. And then Monday mornings at 6 a.m. every Monday, we got the morning crew where we talk about a whole lot of different things from real estate to family issues to, politics, whatever is current events. So don't forget, seniors, we got an app to help y'all. We got books. Okay, technology for seniors. We got an online curriculum. We got webinars. We got all these things to assist our seniors because me personally, I know what the tail end looks like when they drop your hind parts off at the nursing home. And sometimes it ain't even that you mean. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's that it's a lot to be a caregiver. And we're probably going to talk about that on the next episode. So I just want to thank you for listening. Don't forget, you can go straight to theresearchdepartments.com, catch this episode and everything that I mentioned earlier, and have a wonderful day on purpose.